Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Welcome back to yet again another Gunfight Arena video, and we're here with a special one. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the best starter weapons in Gunfight Arena. But before I do, I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to my first member of the channel, Zaxa. Pretty sure that's how you say your name. I know there's a Q in there. I'll just flash up your thing on the screen right there. You guys can see it. Shout out to you for becoming a member. And if you also want to become a member and get a shout out in my next video, go ahead and join. It's only $1 a month. That $1 a month actually goes a long way. I am a broke college student at the end of the day, so anything helps. But yeah, that's enough of that. Enough of that self-promotion. Let's go ahead and talk about the best starter weapons in Gunfight. So here we are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the best weapon in Gunfight. The best starter weapons, okay? And to keep this very simple, I'm going to do weapons that are under 100,000 credits. Now, I know you could definitely save up your credits, probably even get to 250 or whatever, and maybe get the M14 and stuff. I understand that, but I'm just going to keep this as low grade as possible. So as you can see, I bought basically everything that is 100k credits or less, and I got it from here, okay? I'm going to count these 115,000 credit ones just because I feel like I should, but here we are. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. So the first weapon you start off with is the M16A1, and a lot of you guys are going to be surprised when I say this, but I think it's definitely one of the better picks. We go ahead and spawn in game. This is what the M16 is looking like, dude, and this thing honestly shreds, bro. It's really not that bad of a gun. It's honestly very good in my opinion. I don't think that a lot of you give this gun enough credit, and you guys mostly just want to keep moving on and go to the next gun and stuff, and I understand that completely, but you know, let's pay some respect to the M16. It is the starter weapon. It is the first free gun that you get, but it is actually a very good. You also are going to get the AK-12 for free. I think all you have to do is join the Gunfight Arena group, if I'm not mistaken. So go ahead and tell me. It would be right next to where this free spin is, which, by the way, let me go ahead and just do this free spin real quick. Okay, faster leveling. Cool, I'll take that, dude. Yeah, it should be in somewhere in that direction, you know, like all the way at the top right. It'll advertise a free AK-12, so you guys can go ahead and pick that up. And I still think that the AK-12 is probably a really good starter weapon. This thing feels amazing. But now we're actually going to start talking about the guns that you have to purchase, all right? So this is my recommendations for you all. If you guys want to go ahead and start sniping in this game, I'm going to start suggesting the Mosin or the Type 99. Both of those weapons are pretty good in their own respective right, but I'm gonna be honest with you, out of the two, I would definitely probably go with the Mosin. I feel like the Mosin's a lot more consistent and it's a lot cheaper. You're gonna be spending 1,250 credits on this thing. It feels pretty good. It's not that bad. Let's go ahead and spawn in game so I can go ahead and showcase it to you guys a little bit. Let's go ahead and just bop right there. Yes, sir. Bop, got you, and just oh, I missed him. Oh, my bad, bro. Jeez. Okay, as you can see, this thing has a pretty consistent one-shot. Like, it's not that bad, but I feel like with the Type 99, like, I can't really one-shot as frequently. Like, let me go ahead and show you guys what I mean. Like, it's just kind of hard to get these one-shot one-kills with this sniper for some reason. Like, it's like, okay, right there wasn't a good example because I literally got the one shot, but I mean, they're both pretty good. I just prefer the Mosin since it's a lot cheaper and it's literally just a better version than the Type 99 in my opinion. It also has the same amount of ammo than the Type 99, so that's kind of why I think the Type 99 is just going to be a little worse in my opinion. So I would prefer the Mosin, all right? But after the Mosin, I would suggest picking up the AR-18. For all my AR players, SMG, you know, the regular weapons, not the sniper rifles, pick up the AR-18, dude. I'm telling you right now, the reason why you want to pick up the AR-18 is because if you're like me, you're not really a big fan of iron sights in the game. Maybe the iron sights to you really kind of make you not want to play too much. At least play with the weapons that you have. And if you are like me in that aspect, go ahead and pick up the AR-18. This thing is going to be your best friend. It's actually a cheaper alternative to the M16, all right? It's chambered in 5.56, whatever. Who cares about that? Let's go ahead and spawn in with it. This right here is the highlight of this weapon. You have a red dot sight on this thing. Even though it's not red, this thing still slaps, bro. 2,000 credits. It's cheap. It's amazing. It's got a red dot and 0 freaking screen shake on this thing, dude. Look at how much screen shake there's on it. Like, literally nothing. It's so perfect. So yeah, I would suggest the AR-18 be your next pickup. Save up your credits a little bit. I would skip out on a lot of these weapons unless you're a shotgun guy, which if you're a shotgun guy, go with the double barrel, bro. You cannot go wrong with this shotgun right here, bro. For all my shotgun peoples, just pick up the double barrel, bro. This gun is pretty sick. As you can see, the spread on it is crazy though. My goodness. Let's go crazy right now. Ready? Boom. Dead. Oh my gosh. Deleted, bro. Deleted. Let's go on this guy right here. Watch this. Watch this. Ready? Come on. Peek it. Peek it. Boom! Yes, dude, this thing slaps. So yeah, I would pick up the double barrel. It's just the most fun shotgun in the game to me overall, and I'm talking about every other shotgun that I've used so far. Double barrel is definitely my favorite overall. Next gun I'm going to suggest picking up is the HK-33, all right? This is another one of those great weapons. No iron sights on this thing, looks amazing, but this right here, this is where it shines, bro. The irons, all right? Those irons right there, doesn't really look that great, right? But when you're actually shooting this thing, it's so visible. Watch this, look. You can literally, like, it's so good. Like, you can actually see when you're shooting with it. It's perfect. Another, like, one of those weapons that just don't really have that much camera shake either, which is really, really cool to see. I'm not that big of a fan of guns that have, like, a lot of camera shake to them, so I just try and find weapons that are not going to be that way. More just kind of tuned back a little bit. But the next gun I suggest picking up is the M4, man. All right, the M4 is going to cost you 35k credits. Yes, that is quite expensive sounding, but to be honest with you, 35k credits, that's like nothing in this game. You can get that in no problem, bro. Like, if you get lucky enough in the spin, you can get 25k credits and literally 10k more, boom, you get the M4, all right? It's just that simple. And the M4, I gotta say, is a very amazing gun. It's one of those guns that come with a red dot sight. It also has a grip on it, which I don't know if you guys can really see. Maybe if I just do the little run animation, then inspect. Yeah, there you guys have it right there. You guys can see that. It has a little bit of a grip there. So I don't really know if this plays too much into account, but this thing feels amazing as well. Nice red dot sight, no screen shake. I'm not going to go too in depth with the M4 in this video. I will say it is an amazing weapon. I have used it for a little bit. I want to make its own video on it. That's how great of a weapon it is that I want to make my own video just separated from this video. But yeah, as you can see, this thing is a beast. Next one, like I said, you can get the Type 99 if you really want to, but I'm going to kind of move on from that because I don't really think it's that practical versus the Mosin. So you can get it if you want, but I wouldn't really suggest it too much. But the next weapon I would suggest is the AK-47. Now, the only reason why I'm suggesting the AK-47 is because it is a amazing gun. Dude, it's the AK. It's iconic. Why wouldn't I suggest this weapon? Let's go ahead and just show you guys the iron sights on this thing. Iron sights to me don't look that bad. Like, I actually can see out of them pretty well. Also, minimal recoil on this thing too. It just feels really good to just pick up and use and just run around with. Look at this, guys. Like, it actually beams, bro. Like, it's really, really good. No recoil on it. Like, it's a beamer of a gun, dude. And it's really surprising considering it's the AK. But I still think that this gun is a pretty good overall gun, but I would suggest either going with the AK or the M4 if you had to choose. But in my personal opinion, if I had to choose between the two, I would choose the AK. I just like the AK a little bit more. It's just more iconic to me. I think that's just what it is. Like, I could never go wrong with an AK, you know? Overall, I would probably choose the M4 over the AK just because it comes with a red dot sight, no recoil on it, and it's a lot cheaper. It's like a whole, what, 15,000 credits cheaper. So yeah, I would definitely go with the M4 over the AK, but that's just my opinion. And now the next gun I suggest picking up is the K50M, dude. This thing is amazing. There's nothing short of it than saying that it is amazing. So if we go ahead and just read the description of this thing is a lighter and more mobile Chinese version of the PPSH. And it sounds as crazy as it is, dude. Let's go ahead in game. Let me show you guys what this thing looks like in game. This is what it looks like. Looks pretty cool. This is what the irons look like on it. A little bit visible, not that bad, but when you go ahead and shoot this thing, as you can see, you can actually see it just quite a little bit. It actually feels pretty incredible to use because of the no recoil on this thing. Like, it feels very, very nice. Like, not even gonna lie, bro. Like, this thing feels really good. I gotta kill Mickey Mouse over there. I'm sorry, bro. Let's go. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, this thing's amazing. I would suggest picking this gun up for sure. But if you're gonna be choosing between this gun and the next gun, I would definitely get the next gun because this next gun is our final weapon on the list. Now, I think I might make my own video based on this weapon, so I might not go too in-depth with it. But what I will say is that this is a Black Ops 1 weapon. If you guys ever played Call of Duty Black Ops 1, this thing was in it, and it is the MPL, dude. This thing is crazy. It's gonna run you 85,000 credits. Keep that in mind. Everything else past this, I'm not really like that big of a fan. Like, I honestly could say that a lot of these more higher end weapons, yeah, I would definitely put that above this. But for under 100k, I think this is probably the best it's gonna get. I'll be honest, dude. Like, this thing feels really good. And I get beamed by this thing all the time. Like, look at this, bro. Like, this gun is crazy good. Watch this, bro. Beamed like that. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh. I almost just beat a Vector in a 1v1 with that, dude. That's crazy. Look at this. Oh my goodness, bro. This is what the irons look like too, if you guys wanted to see that. Yup. Gotta kill Gojo. I'm sorry, Gojo. You gotta go. But yeah, man, that is the MPL right there, dude. I really enjoyed this weapon too. I mean, all the weapons in the game, And all the weapons I really mentioned, they don't feel that differently apart from each other. Others are way better, others are a little bit worse, but they all feel pretty similar to me. It's just a matter of whether one has recoil, one doesn't. So that's what you got to really keep in mind. And obviously this list is subjective. Don't think that I'm making this list to show you guys like, hey, yeah, this right here is the best ones. This is all just my opinion. Obviously, go watch other videos on YouTube on what the best guns are and really just make an opinion about it for yourself. That's what I would suggest. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you all did enjoy and want to see some more Gunfight Arena as always, please do let me know down in the comments. But I will talk to all you beautiful, beautiful people on the next one. It's been wild. Peace.